noticed Dr. Wayne Dyer, many of you know, just passed. I was thinking I was wearing something colorful today, but I just noticed I'm wearing New Thought camo. Duck Dynasty is going to change their colors now. How many of you feel that your life is so busy doing things for other people, your family, your friends, your business, your boss, your cats, that you have no time to truly connect with yourself and your higher calling? If God were to, just one? If God were to send you a message today, would you be able to receive it? Today I'm going to remind you that you can do all the busy things that you need to do and still serve your higher purpose. Our life on this virtual world is so short that it's urgent. It's absolutely urgent that we get to living. And we live a life by design, not default, so that we can do what we came here for. So we can do what we came here for and we don't leave with regrets. And we can have some fun. Today I'm going to empower you, I'm going to challenge you, I'm going to invite you to wake up to the amazing life that you're meant to have here. An even more outstanding life of connection with your friends, your family, and of course your cat. If God were to come to you and say, listen, this is the meaning of your life, would you say, what? I can't hear you, I'm busy. Just wait till I'm done my errands and then I'll listen. And I gotta check in on Facebook. So if I don't check in on Facebook, am I really here? Ooh, that's deep, I'm gonna tweet that. It's so easy to suffer death by 1,000 distractions these days, isn't it? I mean, corporations with their weapons of mass distraction, trying to get our attention everywhere, with their billions of dollars of advertising, popping up ads everywhere, all the things that we should be consuming, all the things we should be doing, all the things we should be buying in the outer world, distracting us from our inner workings. I mean, there's more important things than living your mission, right? There's a new iPad coming out, and an iPhone, and iTunes, and iMessaging. How about turning into our third eye and receiving an instant I am message? Even the Bible warns how Adam and Eve had their downfall due to being distracted by an Apple product. We can't text our way to cosmic consciousness. By trying to connect to everyone and everything, we end up missing everything and being present with no one. Well, maybe God's going, what? A burning bush was not enough? Maybe I need to get a Twitter account. How do I get the 10 Commandments down to 140 characters? I'm sure my God was a Jewish man there. Yeah, our distractions. It's so important to get busy living, because if we don't, we're going to miss our messages, the divine messages. You know? And I think God is more like a Verizon cell phone commercial. Can you hear me now? And if we have a bad connection, it can be dangerous. You know, if we can't hear those whispers. In some ways it's like God, creator, source, whatever name you want to give it, is throwing us wake-up calls. And it starts with a whisper. Can you hear me now? And then he throws a pebble. Can you hear me now? And then a refrigerator. Whoa! Can you hear me now? Anybody have any appliances dropped in their head? No? What? I can't hear you, Eric. I got a fridge on my head. I certainly have. It was a refrigerator, but it's just as painful as one. Let me tell you about an experience that I had, an actual real experience, and why I believe it's so important that we listen to these divine messages early. It started about 17 years ago. and I wasn't very happy. I was in a relationship that was basically dead. And though it started out great a couple of years before, we were fighting all the time about stupid stuff. Like, why don't you put the cap back on the toothpaste? Why can't you be on time? Why can't you put the toilet seat down? And that was just me. I don't know why she did that. Neither one of us had the courage to admit that we didn't belong together. And we just went on year after year. One of the reasons was I was very fond of her daughter, Cheyenne. They called me Daddy. Daddy, why are you and Mommy always fighting? I tried reading books. That didn't help. All it did is teach me that I'm from Mars, she's from Venus, and Mercury's in Gatorade. Maybe some of you can relate. You know, you have to have the breakup conversation, but it's almost Christmas. And then there's a birthday party, that would be awkward. And hey, now the Flames are in the playoffs. We can't jinx that. Yay! Yay! Woo, Flames! Maybe it's a premonition. All right, so I've got to have the conversation, but I was afraid. I was afraid of hurting her, afraid of hurting Cheyenne, of all the extra work and the financial implications too. So I was like a brave knight during the day doing millions of dollars in real estate deals and serving and supporting people, but shrinking like the cowardly lion at home, avoiding those difficult conversations. I was in a rut, a rut of fear, doubt, and distraction. The only difference between a rut and a grave is a depth. I was tired all the time, partly because she had restless leg syndrome, and she was always kicking and twitching in bed, kicking me. At least that's what she told me. I actually just enjoyed kicking me out of bed. So I'd go downstairs and try and sleep on the couch, and that didn't work. Because whenever I'd go down and sleep by the fireplace, this owl would hoot down the chimney at me. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! It's like it was taunting me. Eric! Eric, wake up! Woo-hoo! Eric, you're an idiot! What are you doing with your life? Wake up! Why do you need to go to sleep? You're asleep all day! Wake up! Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Oh, great. Now I have my girlfriend kicking me and an owl criticizing me. My life sucks. Get a pillow over my head and walk it out for a bit until I fall asleep. Woo! This went on for some time, night after night. And then one day Cheyenne calls me out in the backyard. Daddy, Daddy, come and see what's in the backyard. Oh great, it's the owl. I thought owls were supposed to sleep during the day. Apparently this owl's an insomniac. It's going to torture me 24/7 now. Excellent. What's the owl doing here, Daddy? I don't know, Cheyenne. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. But what is the owl doing here? Ah, it's got an important message, Cheyenne. An important message for you from Hogwarts. Do your homework. I gotta go. I got a busy, busy day. I gotta go to the office. Right, I was sleeping at the office. So I was pretty happy to hear from my cousin who invites me to go skiing with him and some friends. Yeah, let's go. That'd be awesome. Maybe I can get some sleep in the car on the way out there. So we land at the ski hill, and I'm so excited to get up and have some freedom. And I don't wait for my friends to sort out their gear. I have to get up that hill, and I'm in line. And I see this man with a big gray mustache, and he seemed familiar to me, felt very familiar. You ever want to have a conversation with somebody you don't know why? So he ended up a couple chairlifts ahead of me. I missed him, and I felt disappointed. And he goes up to we both go up to the top of the hill, and he skis off on those telematics, mindfully going back and forth across the hill. I don't have the patience for that. I head down, boogieing down the hill. I past the man with the big mustache. I see in the distance, there's a bird flying across. What a stupid bird. It's flying so low and slow, a skier's going to hit it or something. Again down, and then all of a sudden, another bird ends up coming out just ahead of me. I'm thinking, oh, another crow. That's not a crow, it's a bird of prey, it's a hawk or something like that. And I can't take my eyes off it. I try adjusting myself, and then bang! It flew right into me and hits me in my ski pole. Oh my God, what happened? And I stop, and I turn, and I see the bird there, and I try and get out of my skis, and I try running up to it as fast as I can in ski boots, and it's like I'm in a dream, powerless. And I see the bird doing circles, its wing obviously broken and bloody. I get closer, and I see it's an owl. And the man with the big mustache ends up skiing up from above down to it, catches it in between his skis. And he picks it up, takes off his skis, goes, and he brings it into the forest. What are you doing? We can take it to a bird sanctuary or something. He comes back to me. Says, I've been skiing this hill for 40 years, and I've never seen anything like that before. The man looks at me, and he looks deep into me like he knows me. And this is honestly what he said to me. I'm a volunteer on this hill. My job is to look after the nature and the wildlife here. That owl chose its path. It had a message for you. It's very unusual for such an owl to even be out during the day. It must have been a very urgent message. It chose its path. Probably won't survive the day. I stood there in front of a total stranger, crying. It's like I was woken up. It's like I felt the emotions that I've been pushing down for years coming up. I was woken up to the emotions and what I had to do in my life. I was woken up to the urgency that I had to do it. That it wasn't just hurting me, that it's literally hurting the world. So I got clear and courageous, and I had the breakup call with my girlfriend. And it was one of the hardest things I had to do. And I've learned that sometimes people are in our life for a season, but always for a reason. And we still remain friends, and I'm still dad for Cheyenne. We still continue that relationship. And I couldn't get that owl out of my head. I was so grateful for my messenger. Saying, is this message from the universe? Is that owl that kept me awake at night related to that owl that woke me up that day? How am I going to repay it for its sacrifice? I committed to waking up more, to being fully alive, to honor that owl. I went back to meditating again. I joined groups that studied consciousness and energy and the nature of reality. I even checked out different philosophies, including this one. I knew before that owl I wasn't much of a catch. I didn't have much to offer anyone. So I took about a year and a half and recharged, and I found the love of my life. And you'll never guess where we found each other. I'll give you a hint. It rhymes with new thought. It starts with spiritual center. We're all the best people. My ex-girlfriend found somebody too, and I'm sure their planets are more aligned. Sometimes the things that annoy us the most are the things that we have to pay attention to. What's triggering you in your life? What's keeping you up at night? What decisions do you have to make? What actions do you have to take? I knew in my soul what that owl meant. When I went on to research it more in books, and I spoke to native elders, and they all confirmed the same thing. The owl represented death. So maybe that owl didn't die just for me. Maybe it died for this moment now so that you can be served by owl medicine as well. And I hope you will be served by owl medicine. Because coming to a spiritual center doesn't make you spiritual, any more than standing in a garage makes you a car. So I hope you'll participate fully. What are you afraid of? How many of you are afraid of something that you need to do? How many of you know you need to wake up, but you keep on hitting that virtual snooze alarm? Well, it can be scary waking up, because then you have to do something. It's easy to sit on our butts and say, oh, I guess it's not meant to be. I'm just going to go with the flow. Only dead fish always go with the flow. It's about taking action, getting clear, courageous, and committed. So that no more owls need to fly into anybody's face here, let's take a few moments and go within and listen to the universe together. Just get comfortable, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths. A few deep breaths, and you can put your hand on your heart. Really connect to your heart. Let your heart be your messenger today. This is the owl is my messenger. Your heart can be your connection. There is no separation. Breathing out any fear, doubt, and distraction, and being present this moment now. Let your heart open and convey to you what you want to be, what you want to be more of. Is there something that you want to do? Something that you want to have or give the world? Allow it to reveal to you what it's costing by not doing that, by not bringing your gifts. What is it costing the people around you? Let it reveal how it pains it not to be living fully. Let it reveal to you how much more joy you'd even have if you had an even more outstanding life. If you were brave, what would you do today? Just keep your eyes closed. Continue to listen. I'm going to read from the artist's life, Stephen Pressfield. Are you born a writer? Were you put on earth to be a painter, a scientist, an apostle of peace? In the end, the question can only be answered by action. Do it or don't. It may help to think of it this way. If you're meant to cure cancer or write a symphony or crack cold fusion and you don't do it, you not only hurt yourself, even destroy yourself. You hurt your children, you hurt me, you hurt the planet. You shame the angels who watch over you, and you spite the Almighty who created you, and only you with your unique gifts, for the sole purpose of nudging the human race 1 millimeter farther along the path back to God. Creative work is not a selfish act or a bid for attention on the part of the actor. It's a gift to the world and every being in it. Don't cheat us of your contribution. Give us what you've got. Coming back into the space with some deep breaths. Feel it spread through your body, feel that energy. Thank you for participating in that, and thank you for bringing the real you, the real gifts that you have to the world. We need you more now than ever. I'm sure most of you have heard the expression, pray but move your feet. So your mission, should you choose to accept it, your invitation, your challenge is to take a message that you've heard today and take a step forward. You have the clarity, you have the courage of being in your heart. Get committed and take a step forward. I don't believe in accidents. There's no accident that owl ran into me and led me to my love. It's no accident that you're here today. I don't believe that we're ever in the wrong place at the wrong time. We're in the right place at the right time to hear the message that we're meant to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you'll hear this final message. Life is short. Better get to living. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Woo-woo! Woo-woo!